everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. In today's video, I am doing a comparison video on 3 different stick foundations. Stick foundations have never even been on my radar. I have used liquid foundation since I stopped using Dream Matte Mousse. That was a long time ago. Never used a cream foundation in my life until recently. So in today's video, I have decided to test out a luxury foundation stick, what I would class as a mid-high-end foundation stick. And I've also going to be testing a drugstore / high street foundation stick. Now this is from the brand Bourjois. Bourjois left the UK and Ireland a long time ago, but they've kind of come back. I don't actually know the story behind it. If you do know the story behind it, let me know in the comments. Bourjois sell on Amazon now, and this foundation stick cost me £4. Yes, £4. The Tom Ford, I've seen it everywhere on YouTube. People have been raving about it, but it's so expensive. I saw it on offer at Sephora, so I decided to get it. Since this was released, the Huda foundation stick, my best friend, she's always said that it's a complete holy grail and that I really need to try it. So I thought, well, I'm gonna give it a whirl then. Let's see if it's worth the price tag. Let's see if this is any good. And let's see how Huda fares in the middle. Let's start with the Huda. So this is the Huda Beauty FauxFilter Skin Finish Buildable Coverage Foundation Stick. You get it between £20 and £25 in the UK or $39 US. I'd got the original, the first, was it FauxFilter foundation? Hated the fragrance. This luckily has no fragrance at all, so I'm glad she seemed to have learned from that. This claims to be a luxuriously creamy stick formula which melts into the skin for a naturally filtered finish that lasts for up to 10 hours. Whether you prefer full coverage or barely at all, this versatile formula will let you be the master of your complexion. Swipe it on and build it up. The stick formula is ideal if you're on the go or in a hurry, and thanks to its long-wearing, waterproof, humidity and sweat-resistant formula, you can set it and forget it for the rest of the day. See here, I have a comparison of how I started versus how it looks with my makeup completely done. I think it looks really nice. I got this in the shade Toasted Coconut. I found this to be exactly as my friend had said it would be. She told me that this foundation stick allows your skin to show underneath. So kind of if you use a dewy complexion product underneath, for example, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, you will be able to see that underneath. It's definitely buildable. I found that it lasted all day, longer than 10 hours. I found that it just stayed so pretty all day. I was just absolutely shocked that I loved it. I thought it would be cakey. I thought it would be heavy. I thought it would accentuate all of my lines. It did look a little bit heavy in certain areas. I didn't find it massively easy to blend out. Now, my friend said she uses a sponge. Maybe a sponge would be better. I find that I had to work it quite a bit into the skin in comparison to the next one. So the next one is the Tom Ford Traceless Foundation Stick. I was absolutely umming and ahhing about getting it, and honestly, I just couldn't justify the price tag. Tom Ford will cost you £70 sterling. I think some people justify it online in the fact that you actually get quite a decent amount of product. So you get 15 grams, whereas Huda Beauty, you only get 12.5 grams. And in the Bourjois, you only get 7.3 grams. So that is something to bear in mind. So you're literally getting double the product for the Tom Ford. It's a unique cream foundation that creates a flawless and smooth finish. The unique cream foundation formula features the nourishing Tom Ford infusing complex and creates a flawless, smooth finish. So it says the portable stick achieves versatility in application for sheer, medium or full coverage, always beautifully natural and undetectable. When used as a concealer, it diminishes imperfections, leaving a soft matte finish. I did use the Huda under my eye as a concealer, but I didn't like it. I felt like it was very heavy, but this, I did bring it up under my eyes and I thought it was really nice. I can't deny, this is a stunning foundation stick. It really is. It's so natural and blends so easily. Out of the 3, I'd say this blended absolutely, I mean, effortlessly. I didn't have to do anything at all. Picked it up in the shade 6, natural. It comes in 39 shades. Like the Huda, it lasted all day. I had no issues, longevity at all. It was really, really stunning. So yeah, really, really beautiful experience with that. Last but not least, the Bourjois Always Fabulous 24-hour 2-in-1 foundation and concealer stick. So this claims to give a flawless semi-matte finish all day and is ultra blendable with high coverage, always on the go. The only thing is it's only available in 10 shades, but it cost me £4.60. It's on the American Amazon and it was $7. $7? 2-in-1 long-lasting stick foundation and concealer. Now I did use this under my eyes, I did bring it up, but I didn't like it. I found it a little bit cakey. It has an extreme resistant formula, transparent waterproof, and an ultra precise slanted stick enables an effortless application. I was blown away by this foundation / concealer stick, but I had no expectations at all because it was £4. I thought I'm going to put this on and I'm going to be caked to the hilt and I'm going to look terrible. It's going to emphasize all my lines. You know what? I was wrong. I was really, really wrong. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I would be working and working to blend this, but actually, my goodness, it's beautiful to blend. It's so effortless. And it's a perfect colour match to me. Now, I'm obviously very lucky. I got this in the shade 310 beige. I think people are going to struggle to find their shade, which is a massive shame. I think that my skin looks really luminous and glowy, which I don't think I massively got from the others. So with the Huda, I feel like it was definitely semi-matte. And with the Tom Ford, I think you could see my skin through. So obviously using a glowy moisturiser really did help. But with this, I was so shocked. And I even built this one up. I thought, oh, this can't be right. So I did build it up and it still looks really beautiful. I think it has accentuated a few pores just around here, but nothing that anybody else would notice. Not great as a concealer, but oh my goodness, this for everyday use on the go. They really need to bring out some more shades because this is unbelievable. I think they've all got their pros and cons. I think the Tom Ford, you get a great amount of product. You can tell that it's quality. Like it is. There's no denying that the quality is there. It's stunning. It really is. $90, but you can pick up something for $7 and it has a really similar finish. If you've got the money, yeah, go and splurge. Go and get the Tom Ford. It really is stunning and it comes in lots of shades. It's great. The Huda, absolute game changer. It's mid-range. I think I got it with a discount code. I rarely pay full price for anything. Always search for a discount code. Huda, I will definitely reach for. It's brilliant. It gives you the coverage. It will last all day. It will definitely be a faithful for me. Last but not least, the Bourjois. I think this is an absolute steal. It cost me £4. You can get it for $7. I think it's a lovely, lovely foundation. It blends very similarly to the Tom Ford. Very effortless, blends into the skin. And I think the finish, this is what I've got on now. I think the finish is really, really beautiful. It doesn't have the staying power that the others have. If you are, watching what you spend, just don't want to be spending a fortune on foundation, but this is amazing because it's so lightweight, so easy to apply. It's very handy, but you can take it anywhere you want with you, as with all of them. So I think it's a really good option. I would say that if you have mature skin like me, I'm 41, if you have normal to dry skin, I think you will really enjoy these. I can't speak for those with oily skin, but I think that they do have really good staying power, particularly the Huda and the Tom Ford. If it hadn't have been for my friend, I would never have tried the Huda foundation stick. And do you know what? I kind of dismissed it because she's younger than me and I thought, well, obviously everything's going to look good on your skin. But, she was right. It's totally skin-like. It's very buildable if you want it to be. It can be literally whatever you want it to be. I can't believe that I've fallen in love with foundation sticks. Like, this is a great example of pushing outside your comfort zone sometimes and trying something different. You're just such a sucker for liquid foundations. It's all I've ever known, really, like since I was a teenager. But now I have been introduced to a world that I didn't even really know existed. I think the lesson I've learned here is don't judge before you've tried, because I would never have thought to go and buy a Bourjois foundation stick. And it's only when sitting and comparing them for this video that I've realised how similar they are, and how we don't really need to be going out and spending an obscene amount of money on a foundation stick when you can get some that are way more affordable and do just as good of a job. Obviously, it depends on your skin type, so go out there, do some research. If you're looking for fuller coverage, you're going to go for something like the Huda. Are you looking for something a little bit more natural but still have the longevity? Go for the Tom Ford. If you're looking for something really natural that will last and you can see your skin underneath but you're not going to get the super full coverage, I would go for something like the Bourjois. I'm not going to rank them, I'm not going to pick a favourite. I'm just going to finish by saying, don't rule out stick foundations, don't rule out cream foundations. They're just as beautiful as liquid, and I think there's a stick foundation out there for absolutely everybody. If you want to try, what have you got to lose? So here we are at the end of another video. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. I post videos like this on a weekly basis, so if you think that's something that you'd be interested in, then please do consider subscribing to the channel, because I'd love to have you here. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video, but until then, take care and bye for now.